What's up, Facebook land? I'm back, your girl, Angelia, for the flip side, featuring myself and my other half, who obviously you see is not here yet, because he chose to get in the shower 10 to 15 minutes before the show started. And here he is.
You know, I got to make my grand appearance, you know what I'm saying?
Lord have mercy.
I'm not vain.
Hey, Kathy, what's up, darling?
What's happening, people?
So do us a favor and tag some people. So, let people, Facebook's janky and people are looking for the show and can't find it. So if you know someone that might want to watch and hear what we have to say tonight, go ahead and tag them. If you know somebody that has in-law problems, relationship problems, they just want to laugh and have a good time, go ahead and tag them.
Put a tag on it.
There you go. Do that. But that was funny. I didn't hear that, but I heard that. Okay.
You heard that?
I heard that. Yes.
Okay.
Also, once you get on here and you're live, let us know where you're watching from. So go ahead and put in the comments what city and state you're from. I'd love to be able to see that, all the people that we're reaching all around the world. Hi, Melissa. Hey, Sheila Blankenship. I haven't heard from you in a long time, darling. How are you?
Hey, Sheila. Uh-oh.
That's not how the song went.
I don't care how
it was, oh, Sheila.
She knew what I was talking about.
Love you till the morning comes.
Hey.
That was 80s music.
Yeah, they
don't.
These are all these young people out here. They don't know nothing about
that. We got people in our age. Hey, Keisha out of Dallas. What's up, CC?
The Big D.
Hey. The Big D.
The Big D.
Georgia in the house.
Georgia.
Hey.
On my mind. Georgia's on my mind.
Georgia.
Oh,
Georgia.
It sound like that.
Got Georgia on my mind.
You gotta act like you blind.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, like
Bethel,
that.
Ohio.
Ohio, Buckeye State's in the house.
Sheila says she loves that song, too, so she knows about that.
Which
Your
one?
state is in controversy right now? Georgia? Oh, yeah.
Well, we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Stop it. Cut it out. Oh, my God. We are not talking politics on this show.
That's not what I was doing.
This is not a political show. Maryland in the house.
I'm just making a point.
I can't wait to get to Maryland next month. I'm coming. And Cynthia, I think I'm going to stay for like 2 weeks. I think I want to bring in the new year out there.
Have fun. I'm going to miss y'all.
So we're just giving some people a little bit of time to hop on. And he'll go ahead and give you the disclaimer.
The disclaimer is, as always, for all those who are watching this, what is this? A show? You call it a show?
Really?
I'm just saying, are we calling it a show?
We call it whatever we want to call it.
Okay, all right. The flip side, when you're watching the flip side, we want to let you know that it's intended for mature audiences.
Because he doesn't know what to say out of his mouth. Y'all, if you've been on the show before, you already know I'm telling you.
Listen, Linda. Yeah.
Yes, I'm coming home, India. Yes, I am, girl. Can't wait.
Send the children out the room. Because I don't know what she'll say.
We don't know what he might say.
I don't know how she gonna break it down tonight. Because she talking about in-laws.
It wasn't my suggestion. I don't have any in-law problems. But
in-laws. So is it that your in-laws are in your business? Is that what it is? Your in-laws are personally, in my opinion, it's the woman. And I don't want you to think I'm like bashing women.
I don't even know how you could come up with that
I don't want you to think that I'm bashing women. I love y'all.
And Joseph, when you get on here, I just kind of want to flip you the bird. I'm like, what are you talking about? He co-signing with him. What are you talking about?
Because he knows the truth.
Whatever.
It's this thing. If you all want to be really honest about it, just really, really honest.
Then you would not have said what
you said. And you want to, start with yourself. Right? You want to start with yourself, then you'll understand how it seems, and we've got all these shows are recorded, but it always seems, if you go back and you listen to them, it always seems like the women are like on some pity party.
First of all, wait a minute.
No, they're victims, oh my God, and all of this. Y'all always playing that role.
Yeah. We don't have to play.
And so now, we are the big bad wolf, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, it's the one with the drama is the mama.
We're not even talking about you. We're talking about in-laws.
I'm talking about the drama that comes with the mama.
India is on point. She said that you're a piece of work. You are.
What?
You're a piece of work.
Why, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. That's all right with me. Thank you, see?
Anyway, I'm an advocate for my women. You know what I'm saying? Throw it up. Okay? Y'all know the gang sign. We don't have to be on a pity party. We don't
Jennifer.
We just know that, you know what, this isn't even that topic tonight. I'm not even going to go there because it's going to go all the way to the left.
It's already to the left.
We're not here to talk about that. We're
It's
here to
the
talk.
Listen, let me break it down for you since you don't seem to know.
We don't need to break that.
I want to break it down. Listen.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all understand that though?
No.
Let me tell you.
We're not even doing it right, so no.
I don't know how to do it. That's not my shit.
That's good.
But no,
so
listen.
Don't do it if it ain't your shit.
I'm trying my best.
Uh-huh.
No, but it's the woman, right? So because, like, when you traditionally, how it's supposed to be, is that, you know, when you want to marry a woman, you got to go see her daddy, right? Mm-hmm. And ask for her hand in matrimony, holy matrimony. That's how it goes, right? Mm-hmm. So that's them right there. You putting them in your business. It's like you don't have a say. You know what I mean? Because if you got a daddy, I got to go meet him. And then I guess he got to put in his 5 cent, 25 cent, 95 cent, whatever it is. He got to put that in, right? And then you got to come through some scrutiny. You know, like, is he good enough? Where's he come from? Blah, 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 blah.
That's because her covering, her father.
Okay.
Her father
you got a perfect name for it.
Is looking out for her.
You got a perfect name for it. Yeah. Covering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the only one that's covered there is me. Because they like spectacular, looking up and down, checking me out inside out.
You know what? There's something to be said about that. Now think about what you're saying, right? Think about what you're saying.
I got to think about. I'm the one saying it.
You're digging a dune for yourself.
No.
Check it out. Why do you think that
I'm
that
hot.
was what? You just got out the shower.
It's you next to me.
Why do you think that started? Where the man, out of respect, needed to come to the woman's father to get his blessing. That's because the father knew that them dudes was dogs, and he didn't want his child to get caught up with somebody that was no good.
I'm so glad you said that.
Couldn't take care of her.
I'm glad you
all
said
of that. There's a reason.
I'm glad you said that because that right there is the proof coming right out of your mouth that it's the woman who brings that crap to the table.
How? We didn't
Because
do that.
now I'm not just marrying her. I got to get approval.
Well,
you know what I mean? And then the approval is not like, okay, after 90 days, you've passed your probationary period. Mm-hmm. It's for a lifetime. Because when you have an issue, you call mommy. No,
I don't
Daddy.
agree. I don't agree with that.
Oh, yeah, right.
I don't agree with that.
Right.
When you leave.
Or auntie or grandma, somebody.
Are you going to let me talk tonight?
No. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? You see this? Are you sure I can speak right now?
I'm giving you a break.
Okay.
You better take it.
We're talking about in-laws because somebody said, let's talk about how you deal with in-laws.
How do you deal with them?
Now, this is the thing. I don't think that it's a good thing. Hey, Misty, it's not a good thing to do what you just said.
What?
Where if you have issues in your relationship or in your marriage that you go crying to mommy and daddy.
Now, who are you supposed to go cry to?
You're not supposed to go cry to mommy and daddy.
To a stranger at the grocery store?
No, you deal with your issues in your house.
But that's not the way it goes.
No, and maybe talk to a neutral. It is in my house because I don't take my stuff to my parents because I know better.
But you did it first.
No.
No?
No.
You knew better. From the very beginning,
knew better.
You was just so intellectual.
I learned from other people.
So wise.
You bring your parents into your relationship, and then they're going to be hating your partner and giving them problems, and you're going to be staying with them.
There go Joseph in the house.
Oh, wait, Joseph, I can't tell him. Wait, he says, grooms used to get gifts from the father to accept the burden of taking a wife.
Hey, take these 2 goats and these 14 chickens and these 2 cows, and is there anything else you want? Because daddy was like trying to get you out the house. Hey, listen, please take her. You know what I'm saying? Please.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't recall it just being like that. They had to go and work and do some stuff before. So in my opinion, daddy was getting some free labor out of them before he gave his daughters away.
Culturally speaking.
Yeah,
That's not our culture.
Whose culture?
It's not our culture.
It's not whose culture. I'm not Puerto
Rican.
Culture.
No. I'm talking about whatever tribe you came from before you ended up over here in this tribe. That tribe.
Barbara says that she calls her daddy. So
call your daddy, girl.
Let me ask. So, but Barbara, when you call your father with your problems, right?
Right.
Let us know. Put in the comments.
I don't think it's gonna be dad though. I think it's gonna always be mom that got some shit in the game.
But she said, "What?"
That's why she talking to her daddy.
No, see.
Is your daddy like calling your old man after you talk to him?
She's talking to her daddy because her daddy is going to handle him if he have any problems. Let me tell you, I was watching this show.
Is that why you're doing it?
Have you guys, listen, Barbara. I watched this show, I think it was like Love and Lock Up or something like that. Shauna says she calls her daddy too. There was a show called Love and Lock Up. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but these girls that were getting connected, hooked up with these guys that were locked up. And this one African American woman hooked up with this guy in jail, and he was a dog. He had a baby mama, somebody who he was with, and he was playing both sides. So she didn't tell her father what was going down. But once it all started to go down, look, Barbara said her mama is the crazy one. Don't listen, you want to co-sign what he is saying here. But what happened was, once her father got involved, then he started telling her what it was. And he was like, baby girl, listen, this dude don't want nothing but this, and this. And he ain't doing this, that, and the other. And you need to leave him alone. And he did get on the phone and talk to the dude, and let him know, what I'm saying? That, he handled it. He didn't go crazy like how the mama would. Because, we do get a little crazy. But he did still put him in place. And I feel like the men, they're going to take heed more so to what the father says than they would the mother, because they always think they're going to be able to smooth some stuff over if they talk to the mama. They try to play that role, try to be all nice and sweet and try to get mama to like them, and knowing he's a daggone devil on the real. Okay, so Barbara said her mom is the crazy one. She said her dad is the reasonable one.
That's what I told you.
He's a minister, so he helps us work.
That's what I told you. It's going to be the woman.
Minister, not all the
woman. Because the woman operates out of her emotions. And so when you get the woman involved, she's like, oh, no, you messing with my baby mug? Huh? Nigga? Huh? Like that. Because that's mother hen shit. You know what I mean? You watch the chicken. It's the baby stay with the mother, and the dad be off over there, pecking whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then if something threatens the chicks, it's always the mother who, protects the babies. Like that.
The father, like I said, is going to be the one, when it gets down to the get down, the father don't have to go crazy and do a whole lot of stuff, because he's going to lay back in the cut and be quiet and watch and wait.
Well, if it did his work in the beginning, he wouldn't have to be worried about this shit.
Wait a minute. If who did their work in the beginning?
When they had to go, when they did the scrutiny, when they were looking all up and down you, that means you must have got bamboozled or something. If not, you're going to have to go shoot him in his ass.
That's not fair, because a parent does not know what is going to happen in a relationship.
So if they don't know, why you got to go over there and get scrutinized?
Because it's just like a job interview.
Why you got to have a job interview? It's between me and you. It don't got nothing to do with them.
It does so.
So you introduce the family. You don't have to go meet my mom and my daddy.
Your mom and your daddy are not alive.
If they were alive, you still wouldn't have to go meet them.
That's because that's not a part of your culture.
How many dudes get that? Like you can't marry her unless your mama tell you it's all right.
I think it would be nice to have that.
Joseph?
So you gonna call on your one ally?
Hey, I gotta call him out.
Joseph actually said, don't call him unless it's a matter of abuse. Deal with your own shit, basically, is what he just said.
Dig it.
And I agree with that.
So
how many of you guys think
See, that just proves to you. See, we don't want to be in that shit.
But
the woman, the mother, oh, you leave her a message, Mom, I need to talk to you. Hello? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, mothers can be a mother. Ooh.
That's because they done been through some stuff. And
where do you think they got that term from, motherfucker? Where do you think they got that?
I don't know. Tell us.
They got it because you know what?
Tell us where they got it from. Where do you get it from?
From mothers.
But what does it mean?
Don't fuck with mother. That's what it means. Don't fuck with mom.
I need my phone.
Don't fuck with moms. You know what I mean? Don't fuck with Mother Nature. They all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just geared around the woman. Right? Just get around the woman.
I feel like this has just become a show to just bash women.
No, I'm defending men because, see, we're outnumbered right now probably by
That's
20
not
to
our
1.
problem. Then men show up. Show up then.
We here.
If you don't want to be.
We here.
You and Joseph?
One of us.
You and Joseph?
2 of us. Well, look, one puts how many to flight? One.
You know what?
One puts 10,000 to flight. So that 2 of us,
don't even go
we got 20 grand right here.
So I want to find out from our audience.
Joseph, thanks.
I want to find out, what do you all think, okay, when it comes to in-laws? Should you get your in-laws involved with your problems or not? Is it okay to call mom and tell her you got a problem? Is it okay to call dad, or should you keep it amongst yourself?
Do you have to call her?
And who do you talk to if you don't talk to your
Maybe she's at your house.
And he's cutting up, or she? Cause
No. Maybe she just coming by to do a white glove inspection or something. You know how they be doing.
First of all,
they even got a commercial like that right now.
Hold on, let me read some of these comments, and I got something to say. Hold up.
You got something to say? Say
I
it.
do. So first of all, the person that asked for this topic has commented, and she said, "My mother-in-law is one to push her way to make my husband feel bad for us moving out of state. She doesn't share pictures or info on my kids, how they're growing or anything, and I want to chew her out. She posts about her daughter's kids, but not her son's kids. Like, how is that fair?"
Your husband's mother?
Yes.
It's a woman, right? I'm just saying. There's the proof. It's the women that always bring that shit.
But that's not what you said originally.
But the man, listen, this is, I got to get it. Look, I'm not trying to be.
First of all, I would like to know, Missy, is your husband speaking up for you with his mother so that you
I'm
don't
sure
have to
he
be?
is.
What do you mean you sure he is?
That's why she's pissed.
He could be a mama's boy.
That's why she's pissed.
Excuse me?
That's why she's pissed.
That's
He left and she didn't want him to leave.
Okay. And
right?
See, and that's my whole point, is that mama's boys, right?
He
want to cause a problem.
He left.
And that is, that is the father, the husband's parent. You said earlier that you don't have those issues with the...
I don't.
You said that you
and
don't
most
have
men don't.
You don't. Your parents
He's
are not alive.
a special case.
You were not in a relationship when your parents were
alive.
alive.
He's a special case, I'm telling you.
No.
That's one out of a million.
Wait, Barbara says, I don't do my in-laws, period. She's like, I don't deal with them at all. See?
Does your husband deal with Yon?
With who?
With Yon?
Barbara, does your partner deal with your parents?
She out East Coast, you don't know that's country shit?
I don't know. Okay, wait.
Does
So
yours?
Pat says, Judah tribe knows. God, husband, and wife only. Anybody else going to be an issue. Agreed. Mothers know when their girls are having issues. Right. And my mother knows when I'm having issues.
See, there goes that crystal ball shit.
Yeah.
The mother knows.
We have intuition.
The mother knows. Intuition.
We do. We know.
That's the sixth sense.
We know. Mm-hmm.
The sixth
sense. A lot of times, ladies, Holly, if you agree, we don't say anything to protect y'all because you don't want the wrath of mom. And you don't want the wrath of dad. So we just don't say nothing.
Your mama.
And we handle it on our own.
Your mama about 5'2".
Now, but when we're done, then we'll unleash all holy hell on it. We'll tell it all. At that point, when we're done, then we'll tell it all. Because after it's no coming back after that. It's a wrap.
So you just trying to get him ousted out of the family.
At that point, maybe.
Yeah, we don't
Shannon
even want
said,
you no more.
They said I'm correct.
Correct.
Okay,
Preach. Correct. Okay.
So
Hallelujah.
all right, so Missy and Kathy are talking about her situation. So she said, be bold and ask her. So Missy says, we have. And she says, oh, I will. And then she tells us she doesn't know how to post about the kids. And I'll tell her, because I've seen you know how to. And then it's okay, I will. Then nope, nothing. So yeah, Missy, she beefing with you, boo. Because you done took her little boy away. You done took her husband away. She got a problem now.
So she thinks that it was your fault that he moved out of town.
Yeah, basically, that's what it sounds like to me.
But she's not confused.
What do you mean not confused?
Well, did Misty cause her husband to leave out of town?
How could she cause him? When a man gets married, he leaves and cleaves. He leaves his mama and cleaves to his wife. So she didn't have to cause anything. Them getting married meant that he is on a roll with his wife. Look, Pat said, poor little tink tink.
Poor little tink tink.
You don't know that joke? Sorry.
Not my culture.
That was Cat. It is so. It's Cat Williams. Poor little Tink Tink.
Who's Tink Tink?
Tink Tink was okay. I'm not going to go there.
I'll have to watch it later on YouTube.
Bert's on. What's up, Bert?
Hey, man.
We'd love to hear about any issues that you might have with your in-laws.
He ain't got no issues. He holding it down over there. That's Big Bert.
Where's my sister? Where's wifey? Let's hear from her.
Big Bert.
Look, she probably over there like this. Get out. She's like, get out. She can't even speak. She's like, get out.
Was she possessed? What's wrong with her?
No, but she can't cry for help. You can get your help right here. What's up?
She don't need no help. She got Big Bird over there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so seriously. But again,
I'll ask my brother. Hey, Bert, check it out. So, does your mother-in-law try to get in your business? Or your daddy-in-law?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, do they try to get in your business?
And if so, how do you handle it?
But they've been together, 40 years?
they're probably barely 40. What are you talking about?
He said, "What's up? Say that, Black Big Bert in the house." Damn right.
We want to know though how you guys handle your issues with your in-laws. Do you think it's a good idea to get them involved, or should you keep them out of it? And at what point do you get them involved? Like, how serious does the issue have to be before you get them involved?
I've never had that issue. I mean, I come from a perfect background.
There's that lightning bolt again.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm just telling. Why is it so hard to believe that I came from a perfect background?
baby,
What's wrong with
everybody
that?
knows that you don't come. They
don't know me.
They know you. They all talking shit about you. So like, man, he got issues.
Mothers don't sit down until a what?
Excuse me?
I was reading.
Oh.
Fortunately, I meet my mother-in-law before I make Keisha. See?
Wait.
You gotta get you have to pass the class. So you had to get approval, Bert.
See? And
Kathy, exactly. I told my mother-in-law that there is a different kind of love that I gave her son.
that she can't give him. You better
What?
say that, Kathy.
You done brought the punani into it? Damn! You were hit below the belt for real.
Dang, she's going
You
too
went
fast.
low.
Wait, let me pull it up.
Low. You
going too
went
fast.
low.
It's going too fast.
I gave him something you
She
can't
said
give
different
him.
kind of love that she can't give.
That's
her
why
son.
she don't like your ass.
She can't satisfy him the way I can. So stop complaining and competing.
Oh.
And then she said after that, we good now. She was mad for a minute, but she came around eventually.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, that's a mic drop right
Did
there.
you get anything from Christmas? I'm just asking.
She don't need mama to give her anything for Christmas because her man
Christmas?
taking care of her.
Girl, you could talk to my mama, lost your mind. Cause see, first of all, I know everybody has gone to like a farmer's market and bought a good orange, and it was sweet, it was juicy, it was perfect. And every time you went there, you could get that orange no matter what time of year it was. That person always had that sweet, juicy orange, right? That's how my mother was. My mother just wasn't sweet to me. She was sweet to everybody she ever met. You know what I mean? Now, I mean that, and I'm not just making that up.
I know that your mother would have loved me anyway. All of, you know what?
My mother, would, if she didn't like your ass, she wasn't gonna say nothing.
Oh,
because my mother, there's a thing called old school, and all you young folks that don't know a damn thing, them old folks knew it all. You understand? And the reason why we so in a mess right now is because we done detached ourselves from the old school. But not my mama. My mama was old school for real. And she knew not to get in the business of her daughter because she raised every grandchild that any of my siblings had. And they all came to my house. That's why I know them all. Because they was all coming to the crib. But my mother never got into the middle of that mess because she was old school. She knew about that. But it's hard to get a woman's mother to understand her position because see, when you the man, you the king. Period. So your mother, you understand, will have this issue because she want to try to establish some kind of hyenas
not
kind of shit.
Not necessarily. That's not everyone.
You know, the mother matriarch. I'm the mother.
No, because you have some very submissive women that would not necessarily be
your
that.
mother.
So that's not the case. Okay, so let me tell you real quick. Hold on. Let's not
talking about
lose.
your mother.
So
I don't want to talk about your mother.
Nikisha and Bert said both of their parents are deceased. Okay, so no in-laws
Mine
there
as well.
But Nikisha said that she would have never told her dad when he was alive. She's like she would never tell her dad. Okay, so let me see. Missy says they chose to move together.
Hey, Bert,
we need a change.
It's a good thing she didn't tell her that.
A new change and a new start. And my husband and I have
seeing your ass too.
My husband and I have never regretted the move. We've done so much better, she says. And you've got to do that, especially if you have meddlesome.
But she ain't answering my question.
If you have meddlesome in-laws, sometimes moving away.
Is that why they moved?
Wait, babe. Sometimes moving away is the best thing. Because that way, if you're closer, then they're able to actually intervene and interfere a lot easier than when you have distance.
So don't trip about the pictures. Okay?
Yeah, there you go. She's got a point. Don't trip.
Don't trip about the pictures.
Don't trip.
All right, because she's probably over there looking at the pictures. She ain't posting them, but she looking at them. Oh, my baby. Shit like that, But, y'all bumping heads, but it's all good. Sometimes it's the children that save the adults. You You understand? And you, in this case, would be the child in comparison to her because she's the mother. Right.
So, Missy, what you do is you just keep posting all the pictures and let her just.
There you go. There you go.
Create FOMO.
We're not agreeing.
The fear of missing out, right? So post all the pictures. Nikisha said her dad is still living, just her mom isn't. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. All right, got that.
Resting in paradise.
Wait, so Barbara says her mother-in-law is the same way. His entire family didn't come to their wedding because they said she's too bougie. See, now that's some BS. Do you see that? I think that's so horrible.
Keisha's wife is still alive. I mean, her father
yeah,
is still alive.
I told it. I said that already.
Oh, I got it on the wrong side.
Okay, but can we stuck on what I just said? So Barbara's in-laws didn't come to the wedding because they said she's too bougie. That sounds like some jealousy to me.
Who's too bougie?
They said that Barbara is too bougie.
Barbara's too bougie?
First of all, they're not marrying you.
Are you bougie?
So whether if she's bougie or not, why do they care?
Is it okay?
You know, and if they were in-laws...
Was you acting funny?
It's not like they were going to have to pay.
Maybe she was acting shitty.
Really?
I'm saying.
Barbara,
was you acting shitty?
Were you acting shitty, Barbara?
Was you being all bougie?
I doubt it. But go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know I don't. I'm asking.
Sometimes people get mad because, she may have wanted an elaborate wedding.
Was you looking down your nose?
And then they probably was like, she don't need all that. Why she need to have all of that? It doesn't matter why. If she wants it, that's her right.
Oh, look, backbiting.
Mercy. They did not attend the wedding. Right, exactly. Yeah, Barbara said, yes, she's bougie as hell.
See? They don't have to like that shit. You're not marrying them.
Hold on. Hold up.
You're not marrying them.
Yeah, exactly. But just to not do that, like you don't start off.
Well, maybe you need to come off that 10 bougie shit, come down to about like a 7. Maybe you want to Fendi. I don't know. She could have probably been on some super bougie shit, right?
But if she was, so what? So what? Like you refuse to go to the wedding because of your opinion of somebody being bougie. You're not going to the wedding. It's your son.
Well, maybe it was her bouginess that made them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, Yeah, they probably did feel uncomfortable. It's called jealousy.
What, are they from the hood?
It's called jealousy.
Were they from the hood? Like Ghetto Fied or something?
Jealousy. That was a song too. I don't want the bad stuff around me. Oh, Pat said it. She said it all comes down to folk need to mind their business.
Yeah?
Yeah. But
Well, how do you mind your business when this is your child?
Kathy said, but her husband was there, and at that point, that's all that matters. Y'all got mic drops tonight. I'm loving it. Yes. Barbara says she's bougie, but she's nice though. So that's like me. Like
bougie but nice.
Like you say, I'm bougie, but
How's
I'm
that
very
song
nice.
go? Bougie what? Bougie what was it? That song?
I have no idea.
I'm so bougie. This, that, and that.
I don't know that song. Sorry.
You don't know that song?
No.
It's a new one.
No. Kathy says, shit, more money in her pocket for the mothers not to come. Kathy, I like how you think.
More money in her pocket.
Right, but the mother that didn't want to come because she said Barbara was bougie, she's like, good, more money in her pocket, don't let her, because they would have paid for the mother to come and pay for her clothes and, all those, and there's a plate, those plates are not cheap at weddings.
Maybe that was your strategy. Let me piss them off so they don't come. So I can save some money. That's a bougie ass thought myself.
That is not a bougie thought.
That's not bougie?
No.
I don't know what bougie is then.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what bougie is.
Oh, Lord. Okay, let's see. Mothers don't sit down until a son stands up to his mother. Yes, say that, Pat. That's a fact.
What?
That's mother. She's saying, in other words, mothers don't
That's
back
them bougie
down.
mamas. Them bougie mamas. That's what we talking about right now?
No, we're talking about in general. For mothers that act like that are very controlling over their sons or their relationship, they don't back down until the son actually stands up. That's what I meant by, for Missy's husband, did he speak up or has he spoken up by the way she feels? Because they're not going to listen to the woman, but they don't want to lose the son. And so they're going to make sure that if the son checks them, okay, respectfully, okay, if the son tells them and checks them, they're not going to want to lose their son, so they're going to get in line and find their place in their position. When a man leaves, he cleaves. So she gonna need to just let go. And like Kathy said, you can't do nothing for your son like what his wife can do.
It's a power struggle that shouldn't even exist.
Deuces.
It's a power struggle that shouldn't exist.
You're right, it shouldn't, but it does, right?
And it's not always the mama. I don't want to hear that shit.
What do you mean?
No. It's not always the mama.
It's not always the mama that
Not always the mama.
You're funny.
It's the daughter start that shit and take it to the mama, and then the mama does what they do.
Okay.
They get involved.
So I'm going to share my experiences. First of all, I'll share my experiences.
I'm not going to like no dude that takes my daughter away from me.
See? That's that BS. That's
No. I'm not gonna be like calling and
How
pissing
is it
him
taking her away from you?
off. I have to give her up.
It's not taking her away from you.
He's coming to get her hand from me.
It should be then her husband or her partner should be an extension of her, which means that she added to the family and didn't take away.
Extension of her.
She added to the family and she was not being taken away. You're looking at the glass as half empty instead of half full.
I'm not talking about no glasses right now.
Yeah, but you hear what I'm saying.
I'm telling you as a father, I don't want, my daughter to go to Uganda. When I want to go see her ass and see my grandkids, I got to go to fucking Uganda? I don't have to be happy about this shit.
Well, I tell you what. So if you don't want your daughter to get
I'm not
married,
going to drive them away.
So that means you're going to take care of her for the rest of her days then.
That's not what I said.
But that's what you're going to have to do.
I'm telling you.
Oh, you don't get to rule over her life and don't take care of her? I don't think so.
Why has everything got to be a goddamn piece of money or something?
Because
like
if you're trying to rule over her, you're going to need to
I
take
didn't
care
say
of
nothing
her.
about ruling.
But that's
I gave mine
like.
as a father. I gave
said.
mine feelings. I want to see my grandkids.
Well, why they
I want
have
my grandkids to be around. I don't want to have to fly 17 hours to Uganda.
Who said they're going to Uganda?
I just said it. Uganda. Right? You can't tell them where to go, is basically what you're saying, right?
You can't. You're right, but she don't have to marry somebody for her to be able to move halfway across the world either.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about in-laws, which means people is married. Shit.
It doesn't matter. I'm just
so
saying.
I'm just saying, a person doesn't. So if the mother don't like it, that she pull her son away, and she feels that tug, you know what I mean, and she feels like it's your fault that she did that. I don't think it's that she just don't like you. She don't like the fact that she's not able to see her grandkids and her son like she's been seeing him all his life.
So Joseph said that his in-laws tried to interfere at first, but once they realized he was not going to be manipulated, they stopped wasting their time.
You stood up like you supposed to, baby boy. That's what I'm. See, that's what I like this guy. You know, I like you, man. Straight up.
Wait, look, Kathy said her and her in-law, her mother-in-law, are besties now. See, that's what I said. The mother not trying to lose her son, and Kathy's husband has her back, and she's like, you know what? If you can't beat him, join him.
Wait a minute.
I agree.
Said, Black, you gotta let her go. Just let them know you are only a phone call away. And I do.
See,
I do.
That's your boy.
I'm like, I'm just phone call away. But in the back of my mind, it's like, goddamn, Uganda. You know what I mean? Right now, we live in Texas. There's 1,000 miles from east to west in Texas. 500 from bottom to the top. Very big. So you ain't even got to leave Texas and you got 3-day damn drive to get somewhere.
I have a question. So what if your in-laws, something happened, something tragic, or it didn't have to be tragic, but they lost their place of residence and they needed to come move with you and your partner. Would you let them? How would you handle that? You think it's going to be a problem?
You better let them.
Look, I'm reading Misty's comments. She said, here's a kicker. My mother is coming for Christmas this year, and I don't know how my husband is going to handle 3 weeks with his mother-in-law, because 3 days with his mom, he was ready to send her back.
He was ready to send. No. It's hard for a guy, that's your mama. You know what I mean? You don't, your mama in your house, she kind of takes away your crying and puts it on and shit. But she.
Yes. Pat said that's a whole nother show. That's another show. Everybody's saying no. Okay, wait.
What?
So wait, Kathy said back then no, but now yes, because she and her mother-in-law besties. And then Barbara said hell no. Her in-law. What you gonna do? Well, if they can't come stay with you, you got to put them up somewhere. You got to get them a house,
a hotel or something, bed and breakfast.
Everybody said nope. She said I'd give up. She said nope, I'd give up.
You mean to tell me that you can't put up your freakiness for 3 weeks?
What?
You can't run around the house with a cowboy hat on and your boots and butt naked.
Look,
that's why you don't want her to come over?
I'm gonna tell you, me and my sister have talked about that. This is not an in-law thing, but we've actually had a discussion and said, well, when mama gets old, she don't have to go into a home, but she's not coming to stay with me. You taking her. So, are you going to have the conversation with your siblings and be like, nah, they can't come stay with us?
That's some wrong shit, man.
You going to stay with them?
That's wrong.
You can't say it's wrong. You don't know my story.
Shit.
You can't say it's
wrong
wrong. My mother and I cannot.
Your mother can come over here tonight.
My mother don't even like you, so you know
But she
didn't
still
say
can
it.
come, though. You know why? Because I know who she is. And I know my place. As the king in the tribe, I know my place.
That's why she don't like you, because she thinks she the king and the queen and everything in between.
And listen, we're never going to argue about that. That's not even going to be a conversation. She's going to be like, who's the queen? I'll be like, you are. And that's the end of it.
Yeah.
How's she going to argue with that shit, right? Because I know I was taught respect. So she may not be but 4 years older than me. You understand me? But it ain't about that. It's about her position. The position that she holds as your mother, as the grandmother to my children. I'm going to extend every courtesy. And I'm going to give her passes she can get a hall pass. She can get a bathroom pass. She get all kind of passes because...
It wasn't like that in the beginning. You didn't give her a pass, and that's why y'all butted heads, and that's why she don't like you now.
It wasn't that I didn't give her a pass. I was just expressing myself. Just because I can't say shit.
You weren't letting her be the queen.
No. I wasn't trying to take her queenship.
For the record, I have never had an issue with in-laws. They have always loved me. And in fact, they've loved me so much that I made it harder for the next woman because they didn't want to accept nobody else.
Cannot.
And, she was correcting something she said earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never had an issue.
What did Barbara say? My parents lived around the corner.
Hold on.
Said they lived around the corner. They didn't come to our wedding, stay away from our home.
You know what? I'm not mad at you. It's like, if you couldn't come and support my union, then why are you coming to see me? Don't come bring that poison over here. I'm with her on that.
So they can have a bad day or a bad week. You're going to condemn them to burn in hell forever?
Barbara, did they ever apologize and talk
The hell with
about
the
why
apologies.
Yeah, right.
The hell with the apologies, you know.
He talks so much crap, he would not put up with this shit. Trust me.
Look, she can't talk for me. She can't talk for me.
Yes, I can. I've been with you long enough.
She's trying to talk for me. But I got a voice. And I'm not going to let her tell you that shit. At the end of the day, you're supposed to take the high road.
Let me just say this.
She's supposed to take the Barbara? That was Barbara?
Wait, he's grown.
Barbara?
You see what a good woman to do?
Barbara?
He's grown. This is not the man that I met a long time ago, trust.
You know what? I've been the same guy all my life. She had to pay the toll to get this way. You know what I mean? You know how you want to go somewhere, you got to pay the toll to get there? It's called the tollway. Well, she had to pay a toll. You want her to get everything like this on day one. You have to earn this shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So wait, when you mentioned...
Ain't that right, Bert?
When you said you can't put the freakiness away for a minute or whatever, so
Right.
and I knew it had nothing to do with sex. And so Pat said it had nothing to do with sex, and Kathy was like, shit, that's my house. I'm walking around like I want to, whether she likes it or not.
That's what I'm talking about. See? Who said that?
That's what Kathy said.
See, Kathy, that's my girl right there. You telling it like it is. Some of y'all be like, no, it didn't have anything to do with sex. But then you telling his mother, I can give him something you can't. Right? That's some bullshit. It got something to do with it. You know, you might be used to screaming out loud when you get there. Oh, you know. But you got your parents in the house. You got your parents in the house. They're going to be there for 3 weeks. You got to hold that shit in. This was your release. You know, but you can't release now because you got parents in the house and you want them to tear their ass.
So check it. So Bird says, I feel you though. Ain't no knucklehead good enough for our baby girls, but that's the same way mothers feel about their boys. And that's true. Nikisha said, been there, done that, and it was actually okay. It was his dad and his words resonate with me. She said he died in her arms. In your arms? His father did? Wow. That's deep. Woo.
He just fucked the show up. God damn.
I know.
I don't even know what to say now. I'm like, damn.
Okay, so
that's special. That's some special.
It is.
That's extremely special.
Okay, so wait, let me get past.
Her mother would never die in my arms. That shit wouldn't happen.
Oh gosh.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so Bert
she said it. She
that's
don't
right,
like me.
Black. No matter what, your spouse's parents should be able to count on their kids. Okay, so
that's what I'm talking about.
You don't know my story, but you will when the book comes out in February. Okay.
Listen, it's that. You know what? I respect your story. I respect everything that you do. But at the end of the day,
it's not the Angie show.
Exactly.
I don't care what
it's
you
not the
got to say.
Angie show.
And it's not coming to live here. Sorry.
I'll go get her.
Whatever.
I'll go let her call and say she in trouble.
Now, if she in
And
trouble,
she don't like
hold on,
me.
Wait a minute. First of all, if she's in trouble, I'm gonna have her back where that's concerned. But she
Okay,
don't need,
see? Fix
she
that
don't
shit.
Need, she don't
I was
need
gonna
me.
make you look like a straight
She
asshole in
doesn't-
front of all these
She
people.
doesn't need me. She don't need to come stay with me. Mom got enough money to last her until she died. She don't need to come stay here.
I was just
she can
using
go stay
it.
with Kim.
God, and
or
I'm
Sarita.
so happy about that. I don't want her here.
But
okay?
ain't nobody's gonna hurt her.
But I'm gonna
be in
say,
the street.
I'm not.
But
I'm not,
this is not her first choice. She wouldn't even want to come live here.
You
She
don't
wouldn't
know.
even do
You
it.
don't know what she.
She
you know.
would not do
You don't
it.
know.
Trust. She
you don't
wouldn't.
know. I'm
Okay.
just saying that I'm not gonna be the one to say she can't come.
So Siobhan said that her mother-in-law, that they're always welcome. They may get on her nerves, but they have to deal with it. Good for you. I love that.
That's what I just said. Me and
noble,
you.
honorable.
That's
Love
what
it.
I'm talking about.
Barbara said that their fuckery continues, so that's why they can't come over there.
Oh.
And I listen. I'm
Oh,
with you.
okay.
I stand with you, my sister.
No, I understand.
Yeah, because they can't bring confusion into their their relationship and their marriage.
I'm not condoning that.
People's marriages break up over the in-law
I'm not
fuckery,
no,
as
no.
she says. Okay.
But you know what? The only thing that can conquer fuckery is love.
Wait, Misty said that my mom.
I hope you didn't miss that shit.
I didn't miss it. I heard it. So Missy says my mom plays nice with my mother-in-law, but sometimes I want to eat popcorn and watch the show. Now I want to eat popcorn and watch the show. Let me know when they're in town. Okay, I'm gonna come through. Wait.
Yeah. Make sure they're there on a Sunday.
Oh God.
Put them on a dating game.
But the thing, okay, so let me say, okay, so I think it's admirable to hear, like, Bert is saying this and Siobhan is saying, you know, that they may get on my nerves, but they can come and stay. But check this out. But
Kathy
wait.
said, fuck that. I'm banging harder for
Just
that.
because.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna make their ass want to leave. I can't put up with this shit.
Wait.
You might have never screamed before, but you gonna scream now. Hit it, baby. But then, yeah, hitting the walls. They be packed up, ready to go. I gotta go see my doctor. And you said they on some fuckery. Look,
Wait,
see?
no, that's not the same person. Kathy is different than the one that said that.
It don't make no difference. Kathy has some cold shit.
Wait. So wait, let me get this out. Okay, so Mr. Honorable Bert and Mrs. Honorable Siobhan, this is my question. So you're saying that your in-laws may get on your nerves, but that they still can come and stay with you and you just have to deal with it. But there's a thin line. What if you have in-laws like Barbara? Barbara can't let her in-laws come stay there because she's going to end up in divorce court. So you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And I'm saying for Barbara, say no. Can't. Because she's going to break up the marriage.
Say no or scream loud. Bert said something real powerful there. He said that...
Oh, real quick, Nikisha said there's no such thing as me paying a toll. She says you mean that bullshit. All caps.
And I was just beginning to like you. Now you on some bullshit. See what I'm saying?
No.
Stab you in the back when I ain't looking.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead with Bert's powerful comment.
He did. I mean, find this shit.
Oh, I thought you read it.
I was trying to read it, but I take my glasses off because it'd be shining.
Okay, well, his comment is after some other people's that I want to read.
No, his comment didn't really have nothing to do with nothing. What it was saying.
That's why I don't want him to get us off topic real quick.
No. It was powerful because he was responding to something that was said previously about Keisha and his father.
Okay.
And that she basically escorted him to heaven, and that she was heaven sent, and that and check this out. That's when you say powerful shit. Even these blind eyes can see.
I saw it. She's got to be my helpmate, my rib queen. He said because she saved his life and then ushered his dad into heaven.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe that.
I couldn't let that shit go by.
I saved your life. I believe that.
She saved my life. I was the bodyguard. She was the entertainer.
Saved your
Miss
life.
Bourgeois.
I saved your life. I did.
Say no. She came
Yes.
and saw a lash hanging in my eye, and she's like, "Don't move." And I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with her?"
I saved your life in many ways.
She saved my life.
I don't know where would you be if it were not for me?
With my other baby mom.
Right, probably somewhere.
I'll be the maybe two other little
hood,
kids,
in the
some
hood.
twins and shit.
Exactly, miserable and probably still on some fuckery. So, like I said, I saved his life.
She saved my life. She is very special. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her.
Wait, Siobhan said that her in-laws came to live with them for 3 months, got on their damn nerves, but they survived. I'm telling you again,
3 months?
I speak for Barbara and say that they couldn't survive with her in-laws in the house, not from what it is that she's saying here. Okay, so Barbara says, Barbara is going to let her crazy mommy get the mom-in-law. My mom hates her. She is always ready to beat my husband, mom's ass. What? Wait a minute, I'm confused by that.
Oh,
Wait.
y'all done got violent?
Barbara is going to let her crazy mommy get the mom-in-law. Get the mom-in-law. My mom hates her. So yeah, none of them can't be around. That's going to be a whole nother show. Okay, yeah, Barbara, keep them separated.
Bird said we'll help them out, but they ain't finna come stay over here, guys.
See, that's what I'm saying. I will help them out, but not coming to stay.
I just want to make sure that we financially strapped so we can keep running around this motherfucker butt naked with our cowboy hat on and hoobie hoo.
Oh, God.
And we're going to put that right down there at that old nice hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rosie's on point. Love it. She says, at the end of the day, it is not about them. It's about you and your husband, long as each side is willing to defend each other. And that's how it's supposed to be. Your significant other is supposed to ride with you, side with you, even if you're not right in front of them. And then y'all can check each other behind closed doors. But otherwise, people will try to play you against each other. And that's how people end up divorced. You got to keep people out your business, even your best friends and all that kind of stuff. Because when you get them involved, what happens, right? It's always like this. You'll tell them about your partner and then they don't even like them no more. And then you got issues and you stay with them, right? That's not good for anybody. Same thing as when you get involved.
What kind of people have you been around all your life?
Really? Really?
My God.
Really? You're so full of shit.
I've
Really?
never heard anything
so full of shit.
so dastardly.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
You're full of shit.
This is... I don't know what kind of people you guys have been hanging out with. I don't know this kind of shit.
Whatever. Hey, Winnie, thanks for joining us.
I don't know this. Winnie who?
Winifred. You know Winifred.
Oh.
She be on
Hey,
here.
what's up, Winnie?
Look, Bert, something, hell yeah, Bucky naked. Where did that term come from anyway?
Bucky?
Buck naked.
Hey, listen, you know they got a beaver named Bucky. They got a big-ass store where they sell cheese and hot dogs
Oh,
and all
my
that.
gosh. Where
Bucky.
did it's butt naked.
No,
right?
it's bucket naked.
No.
Bucket.
No.
Listen, they don't understand. See, back in the day, they used to have a barrel, what they, put a barrel on.
Excuse me?
You ain't never seen that. Let's see,
No.
that's beyond
No.
your time.
Yeah, I'm too young for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bucket naked. We know what it means. Bucket naked.
But Rosie said, but she also said if the in-laws don't like it, they know where the door is. Let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Yeah, that's what she said.
See,
Get to stepping.
Durante.
Get to stepping.
That's that Durante shit.
I have no Durante. Speaking of which, Donna, I have no Durante rum in
She's
my
on
house.
here.
And that's why I'm speaking to her. I have no Durante rum in my house. It's not a good thing.
What is the ordering?
And I've been needing some and don't have any.
Order it.
I mean, Donna said she was going to send me the new flavor. I haven't heard from her. That's all I was like, where you
Put
at,
that
Donna?
new flavor in your ear.
Yeah, hey, I'm putting new
Flavor.
flavor in your ear.
What?
Greg Mac put
Where?
flavor in your ear.
Right here.
Look, Kathy know what I'm talking about. She's going, come on, Martin. Yeah,
Hey.
gotta let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord's picture.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Okay, your business is not everybody's business, is what Nikisha said. That's facts. That's facts, for sure. Yep, because you'll have a much happier relationship. Because if you tell all your business, you have all your friends.
let me ask you a question.
You'll have all your friends looking at you sideways, and you'll have them little scallywags that's not really your friends, all trying to ride, trying to pull up, push up on your man or your woman.
I don't know what kind of people you guys are hanging out with. You can't have no friends because the friend's going to be trying to screw you. You can't talk to your parents. You can't tell them shit because they're going to be trying to move in and fuck your relationship up. I'm like, what kind of fucking people have you guys been hanging out with? Your family structure is fucked up. I'm like, because I don't know this kind of shit.
Oh, Donna, I love you. She said she mailed me 7 lucky leprechauns on Thursday.
Oh, not the lucky leprechauns.
So they should be here tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
It's going to be
On the day I'm supposed to be starting the gym with my personal trainer.
And the parents better not show up this week.
Oh,
that Durante gonna be in the house.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Rosie says, I'm serious. I mean, who cares what they think, how you run your house? They're not married to you. But that's the problem we're talking about, Rosie. They do care. And they do try to run your house if you let them. And so when do you actually get them involved and when not? Like
maybe somebody needs to be running your house. Don't you listen to the shit you guys have been saying? So you guys have been talking about, oh, your friend's going to come and sneak up next to your man and you can't talk to your mama and, you know, I'm going to give him some shit that you can't give him. And I'm like, this is not, it doesn't seem like a good Christian attitude. It seems like a bunch of devilish shit to me,
you know
personally.
So full of shit.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is, I'm so appalled.
Yes. Okay, no, so that's what I was going to say. She's saying really only talk about something if abuse shows up, which is also what Joseph said as well. Because when things get abusive, you do need to get somebody involved as well, right? I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but your mom had to deal with that, and then your grandfather got involved, right? So when it gets like that, you got to get involved.
No.
No? That's not how it went?
No. It didn't go like that. My grandfather killed the motherfucker.
Yeah, okay. Can we tell them the whole story? You just give them that little piece. That's
all they need.
No,
it was the end.
Right, but why?
Grandpa wasn't playing that shit shotgun. Oh yeah.
Right, so but he got involved because
he rode a white horse. He was a bad motherfucker.
It was I said it beautiful. It was an abusive situation. No.
The guy tried to kill my mother.
That's abuse.
Because he was wanting to marry my mother. My mother wasn't having it because she had the hots for my daddy.
Right.
This was the other guy.
Right.
So he came to call on my mom, and my mom was like, no.
Right.
And he tried to sneak in the house that night. He actually shot my mother in the head. And my mother lived.
Didn't die.
She didn't die.
Yeah.
Shot her in the head at point blank. My grandfather blew his ass to smithereens with a shotgun and killed a man. So there wasn't abuse in that sense where she was married and the guy was...
He was controlling, though, because he wanted her to be with him, and she didn't want to.
She didn't know this motherfucker.
Really? At all?
No, I ain't going to say at all. I mean, but, he loved her. She didn't love him.
That's the story they told you. She had to know him, honey. Somehow.
I just said that. She probably knew him or whatever. They were from the same town, and he had the hots for my mom. But my mom had the hots for my daddy. So she was like, when he came, she was like, no. And he was like, well, if you ain't going to be with me, you ain't finna be with nobody. And so he snuck in the house that night and shot my mom.
That is crazy.
And then my grandfather blew his ass away. I was so mad when I found out because I wanted to dig that motherfucker up and kill him again.
Oh, God.
I'm crazy. I'm sorry. I had therapy for that.
Lord. Pat said you telling your age. Bert laughing at you talking about we crazy. Lord. Okay, wait. Okay, got my rum on the way. Hold on, I'm going back. Nikisha says she's going to need a Durante rum grab bag. Donna, she needs a grab bag. Okay. And Siobhan told me she don't know those type of people either. Be glad you don't. I don't have those kind of people in my life, but I know that they're out there. And sometimes you never know because sometimes they don't start out that way. And maybe their life isn't going the way that they want it to go. And they could end up turning into those people. So you still better keep your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Watch out.
Says Judah's parents know how to mind their business.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, Judah parents, okay, know how to mind their business and when to cut the hands off. I know that's right. Okay, so Rosie says, every woman has at least one lifelong best friend you can confide in and vice versa. It's just how you look at it and how you handle it. Let me tell you something.
Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to.
I'm going to tell you something. My bestie, my ride or die, if I was to tell her any foul stuff about a partner, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be good. She's not gonna like them no more. So you gotta
God give a shit.
You gotta pick and choose your battles.
You said they don't matter no way, right? So I don't give a shit if she like me or not.
Look, Bert said I got my shovel black. Let's go get that motherfucker.
I'm telling you, I done dug that bitch up about 14 times to kill that motherfucker. Every time she pissed me off.
Oh, I love it. I love that. Oh my gosh.
No, real talk, though. I appreciate that love, though. Real talk.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't really know. I don't understand the kind of people you guys have been hanging out. And the way you paint your parents. You paint your parents like they're pieces of shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know why you think that way about your parents. Because see, what happens is, and it happens right now, children have they get this thing that because they're 19 or 20 or they got married and shit, all of a sudden now they know something. You don't know shit. So the parents be trying to aid and assist, But then you be trying to be off in that back and forth shit like, we don't need you, we grown, and blah, blah, blah. So, you know, there's a difference. There's a whole lot of different scenarios. You know, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, when you talk about holy matrimony, you're not just marrying that woman, you're marrying her family too. You know, because you may be the one that's been chosen to fix that family. So you got to add to the family and not be a subtraction. You know, not to be a negative, but be a positive. You know, that's a role that a lot of times we don't know that that's the one we're supposed to take. But if you got a good upbringing, you know what I mean? Like my mom, you understand, taught me a lot of good stuff. I take the high road. That's why I say her mama, who don't like me, I'll go get her tonight. I will. I'll go get her.
Mm-hmm. And she's still not going to like you.
And and I'm going to still make breakfast in the morning. I'm going to still fry eggs and shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to still do that thing.
But you know what? And it's like people will, you know, so, and I make light of this and I joke about it. It doesn't bother me and I don't think it bothers him. But no, my mother doesn't like him. Doesn't like him because she can't control him. And that's also why I have issues with my mom, is because I don't let
That's
her
why
control
she
me.
got issues with me too. Just like her mother.
What? Because what?
Because she can't control me.
Whatever. I don't need to control you.
That's right. I'm going to serve your ass, so you don't need to be in control.
Oh, look, wait, Kathy said, what did you do, bro? Why don't she like you? I just said it before you even asked, because he won't let her control him. So I come from a family of women that are very controlling and in charge.
Control freaks.
Yeah, you know, like we basically are the ones
Asinine.
that have run our houses. And when I got with him, he was different, and we didn't have that kind of relationship. He wasn't a weak individual.
I'm going to put the saddle on your ass.
And
You're never going to saddle me.
You don't have a saddle on me.
I ride that shit, I'm telling you.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got a baby to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't going to be no saddle on my back.
See? Oh, Missy said she's got the same issue. Hey, what's up, brother Reggie? What's going on,
What's
man?
up, Reggie?
So I'm going to just give my last little piece before we go, because our time is up.
Last little piece. That's what I used to say. Let me get a last little piece.
Oh, gosh.
Go ahead.
My advice or my thoughts and opinions on this topic about how you deal with, wait, what bird say all women are control freaks? Ride that ass, black.
I got me a stallion, though. This motherfucker be trying to throw me.
I'm gonna see you in come April, World Conference.
She be trying to throw me, man. I'm telling you, but I got them spurs and shit.
Hey, sis, Nikisha, we already know what it is.
I ain't in Texas or nothing.
We already know what it is. They are where they are because of who we are. What? Yes, I said it.
Just give them alfalfa, keep them in the field. They'll be all right.
Brother Reggie, you are a liar. It's almost on oops, I tuned into the wrong show. Laugh out loud. This is X-rated and I'm trying to stay saved.
You gotta listen to the disclaimer.
Hey, Winnie, you said to hurt his back. Listen, his back already broke. His back, his neck, everything fucked up. And you already know, okay?
I came that way and I still put it on her ass.
Whatever. Nikisha, that's right, sis. We know what it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just want to say, when it comes to the in-laws, of course, you always want to be respectful as you can. But I do think that you really should not get in-laws involved in, in your marital, issues as far as, any arguments. So giddy up. Any arguments and things like that. Unless, like I said, now, when it's over, then you can let all the skeletons out the closet, but you don't want to give them those bones along the way, because then they're going to end up not liking your partner. And if you're going to stay with them, it's going to make holidays unbearable. I mean, it's going to be uncomfortable for you because you want your family to cut it out. You want your family to love and care about your partner. So if you love and care about your partner, you can't give them dirt on them to give them ammunition to not like them if you're going to stay with them. It's just not wise. So that's my advice. Sure, you should always have somebody.
My advice is that
I'm
you don't
still talking.
Well, damn, that's a long fucking little bit. She said a little bit. It looked
You kept interrupting me.
You sound like that mother Walter Cronkite. God damn, long wind. Go ahead.
I'm done. I don't even remember what I was saying.
It wasn't important.
Go ahead.
It wasn't important. All I'm saying is this, you got to stay in your lane. You got to understand where your lane is at. You understand? And understand where everybody else's lane is. And then you got to take that high road, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, I doubt very seriously if your family's trying to get into your business to ruin your household.
And not in Barbara's case.
Because
in Barbara's case, they are trying to ruin it.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, I just don't think, look, mira, ahí, durante, ahí. Anyway, but what I'm saying is that, you know, the only way to conquer hate, confusion, and chaos is with a stable mind and a good heart. So irregardless to what someone may present to you, you always have to take the high road because that's where the victory lies. So sometimes you might feel like you got to get a little harder and say a little bit of shit that you normally wouldn't say. But stay in your lane. Because if you don't stay in your lane, then shit ain't going to come out right. Somebody got to introduce that which is right. And for all you people that are listening tonight, that somebody is you.
Oh.
Fuck with me.
And on that note, guys,
yes,
we are going to be out. We really appreciate you guys spending this hour with us every Sunday. We enjoy doing the show.
Yes, we do.
We have a blast with you guys. The holidays are coming up. You know, get out there and do some holiday shopping and all that. I promise we're going to make this Love Connection show happen. We're going to work on that this week. Can we
love each other.
Can we work on that this week?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
That's cool. Wonderful.
Love each other through it all because that's going to be the only thing that's going to take you through it. You understand? Love your family even when they want to be assholes. You understand? I don't know those people. But I'm just saying, love them anyway, because the love is the only thing that conquers it all. And until the next time we see you, we leave you in peace.
Bye. See you soon, guys. Bye.